the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Fear, more than the actual challenges we face, is often our biggest obstacle. In real life, many situations aren't as dangerous or difficult as they seem, but our own fear can make them feel overwhelming. Fear can paralyze us, make us overthink, or cause us to avoid taking necessary risks or actions. For example, someone may fear starting a business, applying for a job, speaking in public, or leaving a toxic relationship, not because these actions are inherently harmful, but because the fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown holds them back. That fear becomes more limiting than the actual event itself. Most of the time, it's not the challenge itself that defeats us, it's the fear of facing it. Confronting fear with courage is often the first step to overcoming any obstacle. Always do what you are afraid to do. What you're afraid to do is often exactly what you need to do to grow. Fear is a signal, not just of danger, but of opportunity. The things that scare us, starting something new, speaking up, changing directions, are often the things that push us beyond our comfort zones and into real personal development. Fear tries to keep you safe, but it can also keep you small. Doing what you're afraid of builds courage, confidence, and resilience. Each time you act in spite of fear, you prove to yourself that you're stronger than you thought. Fear is often the gatekeeper of progress. Don't wait for fear to disappear. Move through it and let it shape you into someone braver. Once you make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen. Once you commit fully to a goal or decision, unexpected opportunities, people, and events begin to align to support your journey. It doesn't mean the universe magically makes things happen, but rather, when you're clear, focused, and determined, you begin to notice and attract what helps you move forward. It's also a mindset shift. When you stop hesitating and start acting with intention, your energy changes, and people respond to that. Commitment has power. It makes you proactive, more alert, and more willing to take risks. The moment you stop wavering and take real ownership of your path, the world around you often begins to respond. Not because it's magic, because clarity and commitment unlock action, and action invites opportunity. He who is not every day conquering some fear has not learned the secret of life. Facing and overcoming fear is essential to truly living and growing. Life isn't about staying comfortable. It's about stretching yourself, even in small ways, every day. Fear is a natural part of being human, but if you avoid it constantly, you also avoid the very experiences that build courage, strength, and wisdom. This could mean speaking up when you're nervous, trying something new, even if you're unsure, or being vulnerable with others. Each time you confront a fear, no matter how small, you reclaim a piece of your freedom and expand your potential. The secret of life isn't avoiding discomfort, but learning to grow through it. When you habitually back down from fear, life gets smaller, but when you consistently challenge it, life becomes fuller, more meaningful, and deeply alive. To live fully, you must be willing to do what scares you. Fear points to the edge of your comfort zone, and real life begins just beyond it. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. This is a clear warning that your current habits, choices, and mindset are shaping your future, whether you like it or not. If you keep going down the same path, making the same decisions, or ignoring problems, you shouldn't be surprised when you arrive at a destination you never wanted. Staying in a toxic relationship, avoiding financial responsibility, neglecting your health, or staying stuck in a job you hate. If nothing changes, nothing changes. Your trajectory doesn't fix itself. You have to course correct intentionally. It's not just about dramatic life changes, it's about being aware. If you're not happy with where you're headed, now is the time to adjust, before you end up someplace you didn't intend to be. Don't expect a different outcome if you're not willing to change your direction. Your future is shaped by the path you're on today. If there is no struggle, there is no progress. Struggle is often the price of progress. Whether you're building muscle, learning a new skill, starting a business, or fighting for justice, discomfort and setbacks are part of the process. Without them, there's no movement forward. In everyday life, this shows up when you're trying to improve yourself or change your circumstances. The frustration, failures, and obstacles you face aren't signs you're on the wrong path. They're signs that you're stretching beyond what's easy or familiar. That's where real progress happens. Historically, this quote, famously said by Frederick Douglass, also speaks to social and political change. Freedoms, rights, and justice have always required struggle. Progress for individuals or societies doesn't come by waiting. It comes by enduring and pushing through hardship. Bottom line, don't avoid struggle. Embrace it as a sign you're growing. No challenge, no change. Progress demands effort. The reward of a thing well done is having done it. True satisfaction comes from the act of doing something well, not from praise, money, or external rewards. The pride, growth, and fulfillment you feel from doing your best work is the real reward. This applies to everything from helping someone in need, to completing a tough project, to creating art, fixing something, or simply showing up when it matters. Even if no one notices or celebrates your effort, you know you gave it your all, and that's enough. It's a reminder to focus on intrinsic motivation, the personal meaning and purpose behind your actions, rather than always chasing recognition or applause. When you act with integrity, excellence, or care, the inner sense of accomplishment is its own lasting reward. Bottom line, doing good work is fulfilling in itself. The joy is in the doing, not just in the outcome.